to see it, and let's just see how you try to do it.
Yeah, but I bet you won't beat it.
Boy, I said, now if you go to play with me, now you make the right bet and see if I don't repeat it.
Hey, don't have me say what you already told me earlier.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about earlier when you got here. What did you tell me? Hey, can you? What
you want to play like that?
What'd you say?
You want to play like that?
What did you say?
All right.
Yeah.
Get your little fucking show on, man. God, no.
Hey, man, that's the man right there, man.
Well, this the man?
Yeah, man.
Why is he the man?
Man, that man had a comedy show, man. Improv.
At the Improv.
Yeah, in Arlington, man. That's like one of the top things in the Holler.
It is.
Yeah, 3-day show.
I mean, I booked it.
Oh, man, hey, man, you need to book him again.
No, we're working on something bigger. That ain't whole enough. We had a lot of ticket sales that we couldn't sell because we ran out of seats.
That's understandable. And what's so bad about it? Have you ever ate that food there?
Yeah, I have.
They had good food. Well, they used to have some great pasta back in the day.
I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't lie like.
Oh, don't do it. See, every time why do you praise me on the phone about how good of a manager I am? Then when you get on this damn show,
what?
It's something different.
What if I
boy, I swear, boy. That don't make any sense.
I wish I fought by pulling hair. I
thought about that. That ain't my cup of tea. Ain't gonna pull her.
That won't make any sense. But say, you got Super Bowl Sunday. Before we touched on the Super Bowl,
you see done it wearing the 49 colors.
Actually, Kansas City.
Hey, I hate it.
Kansas City, baby.
I mean, man, listen, two teams I hate. The
They
Eagles and
the
49ers.
Hey, this Kansas City colors.
I hate the Eagles and 49ers.
Bang, bang. Niner game.
This is Kansas City colors, though.
You said
this ain't got to do with 49ers.
You said what you want to say. 49ers are there. We got there based on really playing football.
But what makes this 49ers color? Why can't this be Kansas City colors?
Because I called it what I called it. Wow, you got
Hey, check this out though. Before we get on the Super Bowl talk, I got just a question. It's like it's a city question because I seen a post made on social media. I had several phone calls about there's no more rival games in the city.
Yeah.
Now, I understand why nobody wants to play Texas A&M. I understand to a certain extent. I understand that they're going to have 1,000 more players than everybody else. I understand that. But then again, I think about the Mecca. They're on I-20. They playing North Shore. They playing DeSoto. They playing Duncanville. All three schools are bigger by a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And yet, Coach Todd ain't running from it.
No.
Because in the long run, especially in the season, barring injury, that's gonna make his team better. But then again, I said I get why nobody wants to play Texas A&M. And all the
I don't.
Yeah, I understand what they're saying. So that's why I said to a certain extent. But that's why I was gave that other side of it because.
If you had coaches from within the city coaching at these schools, they'd be playing.
I mean,
you going outside, so you're not allowing this. They got an initiative through the Chamber of Commerce. It's like called Look Local First. They don't follow this.
Okay, so not even that. Again, of course, a lot of the smaller schools, such as a PG, right? They'll say. Texas, I don't want to play.
Right.
Everybody know that's absolutely a lie. That game would be too easy.
For who takes that?
Yes, it'd be too easy based off the only time PG could have had a chance to beat Texas was when they was undefeated in 17. The only chance they would have had an opportunity, even if they still would have got beat, was this past season.
Yeah, with the athletes that they had.
Yeah, with the athletes they had. But I don't think that's good enough because those athletes had to play both sides of the ball.
Exactly.
And for a quarter, they would have got tired. So let's get rid of Texas out of the equation for now.
I don't even agree with you doing that.
But hold on, man, just hear me out though.
Okay.
Arkansas High numbers is not too far off from Pleasant Grove. They should play.
Yeah, because Arkansas High trash.
Pleasant Grove should very well keep playing LE.
Right.
Numbers are they were the same classification.
Mm-hmm.
So LE doesn't want to play. Now this is what I don't understand about Liberalo. LE doesn't want to play PG anymore. But yeah, you go schedule Surratt. Which is going to beat you worse than what PG was this year. PG's juggernaut team is gone.
Okay.
There's no more McFadden's on their roster.
Okay.
There ain't no cars on their roster.
Okay.
Like there's a whole lot of there's no more of them on their roster. That juggernaut team is gone. Now PG team is gonna be just like everybody
And
else.
shouts out to Man for getting signed to Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah.
It's my Neil.
Yeah.
LE.
Congratulations on
Yeah.
that.
Shouts out to you.
So the PG team, which I think the PG team actually underachieved. They had too many good players for them not to win state. They under in Division 2, 4A Division 2, with all those D1 players on that team. And you had the depth.
They had a great shot at it.
How you let that talent go and then win state blows my mind. But that's besides the point. Besides the point I'm making is why come LE is deciding, we're not gonna play y'all, but we'll play Surratt team. Which Surratt team, if everything's lined up, they should win state. Should win state the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't play them and get beat by 40 points, maybe 50. If you call the dogs off, you ain't gonna play the city team.
When I said and thought about it, I mean, congratulations to the new coach of Liberalo. He came from Tyler Legacy, so everybody that's down that way that's on that schedule seems like they're from that area. You know what I'm saying? And so it's
but he didn't make that call.
Right.
Somebody else made that call. Administration made that call. We're not for taking PG off their schedule.
And I just couldn't believe it, man. When I seen that those schedules and see them anytime robbery schools that wasn't playing each other, it was like, it's no way. You know what I'm saying? The city, I don't care who had the upper hand for the whole year. Whether Texas play Pleasant Grove beat them, hey, we don't know. Anything can happen on any given Friday. So Arkansas High playing LE, and I feel like LE should play Arkansas High.
Like last year when LE,
that's crazy.
When LE played PG. PG, far talent-wise, was a mammoth compared to LE.
Well,
Guess
LE
what?
came to play.
LE came to play, and almost beat them.
And that's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, and they almost beat them.
It's competition.
That's all I'm talking
That's
about.
gonna bring the competition
and
out.
had they not kicked Neil out of the game, I feel like LE would have won.
So with that being said, that was the best PG team they gonna feel probably for here on out now. That was a 2 deep. And yet, LE didn't have near as amount of talent, but they gave him a game.
They had a hobble kid. Then you lose Neil, and they stayed in that game until the fourth quarter with maybe 6 minutes left. They was in the game.
Came to play.
So with that being said, everybody knows PG team will not be the same caliber team next year.
Exactly, we're not.
So why would LE running now? Like this is the team to get the lick back.
Man.
And see, LE people would say this, the administrator would say that, they'll be lying to you.
And I want to go watch LE ninth grade and junior varsity play, and they pretty good. LE gonna be all right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now's the time to get your lick back.
And I don't understand why they didn't. I don't understand it.
But again, LE administration will say something else. They're gonna lie and say something else. They're gonna lie and say, well, PG didn't want to play. That's what they do now. You know, they lie about this.
They've been lying.
But I'm just saying,
let's be very clear.
But why? But why won't they want to play them now? Again, the juggernaut team is gone.
I don't know what their reasoning is behind not having these in-town rivalry games. The only thing I can tell you is that the people that are making decisions were nerds in school, and you didn't play sports, and you don't understand, and you were corny, and you were a cornball in, and you didn't lose your virginity until you got married at 42. Sorry.
I don't get why they just ruined the city football as far as the rivalry.
They did.
Because I don't necessarily know if it's an ego thing, your ego keep getting slapped around because your team keep losing.
Yes.
Or what?
And I hate it because none of the coaches don't. I mean, the ones that have played in them games understand it, but none of the coaches understand how true this rivalry. I mean, this in-town rivalry.
They're not from here.
They're not from here. None of the coaches that's at these 4 schools not from here. So it's like they don't know the tradition of what that brings to the city and how everybody look forward to painting their schools. I mean, I missed the time driving over to Arkansas High driving over there to practice and watching us practice.
That's real. I miss that too. Yo, do you know you look forward to Texas High look forward to they cooking that bacon, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look forward to
yeah.
that. You look forward to the bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
That's got, yo, you don't know them kids out of town. We know all the kids. We go to church together.
Mm-hmm.
We shop at the same
Some
stores.
of us friends.
Yeah. And we're family. And this is about, this is Friday Night Lights is a real thing around here.
It really is.
And they've stripped us of just part of our pride. See, these are pride games, and they stripped you of it, and it's sad. It's ridiculous.
So LE hasn't beat PG since 17.
So LE beat PG
in 16.
Okay, I'm about to say the year they won state. PG went undefeated, right?
They went undefeated.
Yeah,
So they ain't beat them since 17. That's when they won.
And then as soon as LE put
17.
Marcus in that helicopter, it was over. I'm sorry, that's my best friend. He doing greater than Soto.
But they had an old 10 season right behind that.
I know, but Mark looked good in that uniform. Did you see it?
Hey,
man, they put that boy in that
Mark on
uniform.
that field.
Marcus looked like he still play.
He looked like he could.
They didn't Mark on that field.
But that team did.
So, but I understand that LE has been getting spanked by PG since 17. So I understand that. But again, the best fielded team, that PG's gonna have a long time.
They're done.
They're done.
Now you're about to be up.
Yes.
Take advantage. They took advantage of you.
So why not continue on playing them? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we through A school. So what? You through A school by a couple of players.
We are a generation of excuse makers, and we're a generation of people used to being pacified, and we're a generation of people who love participation trophies. We are not a generation of people who want to work and quote unquote get it out the mud. That's not who we are now. Those people who are making those decisions, they are not getting out of the mud type of people. They are, well, let's make the playing field fair. Life ain't fair. There are going to be disadvantages everywhere you go. And just because you have a quote unquote a disadvantage in the student population, man, you can't judge them kids hard.
And not because if you did this last year against LE and PG should have been blowout. Should have been blowout.
Hey, Donnie, we went to that game.
PG should have ran them off the field, but they did because them kids showed up to play.
Talk about it, but that's every year. Man, T. Neal, I could feel it. You could see that boy he was playing with everything he had in him. It's almost like he told the entire team, "Follow me. I'm gonna show you the way to go."
Dog in you, that's how you come play.
But
that's what happened.
You gotta have a dog.
The rest of the team came to play with him.
But I also believe this though. So I believe this. That's one. I guess you got to give Gibson some credit on how he had those boys' minds on Friday nights, because they think they can beat anybody.
Right.
I think all these years when PG was playing LE, the coaches knew they was gonna lose.
And
so if the coach know going this game,
I can't play for nobody.
I can't win.
I can't play for nobody.
They ain't gonna care.
If we go put our time in off season, put that work in, everybody that's been put with me for the whole off season should know that we're gonna win on Friday. No matter what, we look at the schedule, we're gonna dominate every one of them games. Yeah. That's how it was when I came.
Yeah, come on.
And Coach Norton knew how good we were, and the talent was just there, which I can't speak for everybody else because I don't understand their roster. But if your coach is not confident in the kids, how the kids can be confident?
I mean, I just think I'm leaving Texas High out of it because everybody's excuse
is Texas High.
It's because they so big. So let's eliminate that. But those 3 other schools,
what was going on back in the day with Texas High? Haven't they always been big?
They always been big.
Yeah. 5A, they went down to 4A, and then they went back up to 5A.
Yeah, they always been a big school.
Let me tell you something. When we were in school, I never noticed who was what A.
I didn't either.
Because it didn't matter.
It didn't.
We lined up against who we lined up against.
The only way I knew what A was because my daddy was talking to me about Odessa Premier. He 5A. He said, boy, that 5A Lufkin, Longview, and all them back in the day. I never knew that.
And did it matter to you?
No.
On the cool, most kids wouldn't know that the schools
It's
bigger
the adults.
unless it's being told to.
Like, so we put it in. This is, and it's irritating. We already create mental hurdles for each other, and we're defeated before we ever start because somebody told you should be defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told you that you couldn't because these guys are elite.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. You can change alignments. Man, I'm looking forward. Greenville beat us my sophomore year, bad, 45-23 in Greenville. Following year, I'm like, shit, Greenville got to come to Texas High. Lineman change. Greenville not on our schedule. That's the only school that we didn't dominate down I-30.
Hey, you mad about it?
Well, I'm still mad about it.
I know you are.
That stadium, I can see it.
I know you. They don't know what they missed out on.
Me and Chris Marshall riding. We went to go watch Carter. He was talking about, man. He said, bro, you remember that? What we got against Greenville? I said, yeah. He said, man, my lip got busted. Man, they busted Chris Marshall lip and everything. Hit him in the chin. So it was like, I never got that revenge.
Yeah.
And so then when I realized the alignment change, we got Pine Tree and this and this. Oh, man, I don't want to see Hallsville. It's a whole new alignment. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I think versus taking the teams off your schedule because you're getting beat, how about you change the culture of your program? Like, change it.
Absolutely.
Change it to where they don't have that losing mentality. Change it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't change that, it's going to keep saying the same in the first place.
Let me tell you something about a losing mentality, too. Beating your players down and your coaches down don't help you build a winning mentality either. So you can think that you're the hardest coach around here, but you talking to your players crazy and the other coaches crazy just because you're a head coach. That's not gonna build. That's not gonna build you a strong team.
I just say you can't say school pride, this, school pride, that when you have teams in your city that you dodging.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
Like what's the school pride? You know what I mean? Like, you can't. It can't be.
There is none.
If you dodge in particular schools in your same city within 15 minutes apart, what was the school pride at?
There is none.
It's not none at all.
It can't be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't have school pride when you facing a team that, I know I can beat.
Just think about the ticket sales, man. I mean, when you got people that's parking the way that, like Arkansas High, coming over here, they used to be parked all down the side. Even when I went to go watch LA and Arkansas play against when Cayman was there, man, it was so packed on both sides. It is like, again, that's something for the city.
Something for the city because the city shows and they support it.
Yes,
they show up and support it.
For that.
Now check this out. LE for the past few years, LE Stadium is being damn near empty.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what though? It's packed when they play PG because it's the rivalry of the game brings them out.
It will.
So why would you take that away from Leopardland? Why would you take it away from PG?
Man, you take it away from Arkansas High. It'd be packed whenever.
So no, yeah, but say again, everybody's excuse not playing them because they just bigger, and I get tired of hearing it.
And that's everybody's excuse for not playing Texas High, right?
Yeah, that's their excuse
because they bigger.
They so much there, they bigger.
So I was
because I'm like overhearing that, so I don't.
So let me tell you, I was at basketball practice last night. I coached 3rd and 4th grade girls, and we have a little girl on our team, and she actually can play. We got one girl that's so much better than her, right? We had them matched up. The girl who can play, but is not the better player, gave up because she was like, y'all keep putting me up against her.
That's only going to make you better.
Now, I had her off to the side because we was about to do suicides. The biggest girl on our team then matched up against a girl who's not even on our team. She's the sister. She's too young to play with us. This girl, tall as you, Nate, matched up against a girl that ain't even in there. And I made her watch that. That little girl was D'ing this big girl up and ended up with the rebound.
Yeah.
I said, that's all we want you to do.
Compete.
Hey,
that's all we compete.
They ain't been taught that. That's what I'm trying to teach people. I don't care about your size. Compete.
Man, when I used to line up in high school, Stacey Johnson, Raymond Collins, and all them, they almost trying to jump in front of each other just to get me or get Quentin. Because we the two starting receivers at the time. Then when I got to college and seeing A. Ross, Michael Griffin, Huff, and Cedric Griffin, and all those, I'm a freshman. They only gonna make me better. We had 5 defensive backs, and national championship team go First round. I mean, go to the
Come
NFL.
on, come on.
I'm going against them.
Yeah,
that's the only way I can get my mind prepared for.
That's right.
I can't go against nobody that came in with me because these guys already been here. They battled Roy Williams and all that. They've been there 2 or 3 years with Roy Williams and all that. So I'm like, man, I'm going against them guys. And so it's about the competition. And a lot of kids either got to have it installed in them, or it's just a coach got to help them build that in it.
I'm gonna change the sport. So PG and LE, they play each other in basketball, baseball. This is not a basketball town, so I ain't gonna speak on basketball. Okay. It's a football and baseball town. Right. PG on paper be having the better teams than LE.
They always be good. It was good one.
Yes, they have the better. The far on paper, right? Mm-hmm. They have the better team. They the one who has the Arkansas commits, the district commits. Mm-hmm. You hardly ever hear anything over there at Leopardland about having a D1 talent committed. No, in baseball.
Oh, okay, baseball, okay.
But PG always have a roster full of them. But Zach Fowler did something over there that was different. He changed the mind frame of those kids. And when the games that normally when you go to a baseball game to what PG is playing LE, in the past you already knew the outcome. Mm-hmm. PG was gonna win. Mm-hmm. Now those games hey, it's not like a wait till the end of the game to see who's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to. I haven't been in baseball like that, but now since I see how LE got a lot of people coming back, I'm gonna start paying more attention.
Man, when they played each other, and it was for the district title, I believe, or was it the playoffs?
The BG and LE?
Yes, man, the atmosphere of that game was unreal.
You can tell like, it was unreal
because both of them. It was something on the line. I think I could have sworn it. I think it was the playoffs. It was the playoffs.
They ended up playing each other in the playoffs?
Like 2 years ago.
Who the coach of PG? Fincher.
Yeah.
My classmate. Okay.
It was I think the game was played at Texas. Whoever won, no advance. LE won. Or did they win?
LE had to win because they went all with
and that was the year. Mm-hmm. On paper, it shouldn't even been no game. PG should have won.
Really?
Yeah, it's on paper. Because they didn't want to hit all the commits. Mm-hmm. They didn't want to hit all the sticks players.
Okay.
But LE won. Mm-hmm. I mean, so I'm just saying, like, and because I don't necessarily know if they taking the that part completely out or they just scared of football.
Oh, man.
Usually most decisions are based upon football, right? Mm-hmm. Most decisions at these schools, your athletic director typically is based upon football. And so I'm going to venture out and say, and I don't know, but I'm willing to say that it is because of that, not because of baseball. See, listen, in baseball, what's the most dominant with the pitching? Mm-hmm. So we can compete with that. We get lucky. We're going to hit some.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I'm through the baseball right now. Mm-hmm. PG has a Browning kid that's committed to Arkansas.
What position he play?
He's somewhere in the infield.
Shortstop, probably.
I think he plays third base. He's a big kid. Okay. But I think he's like
big as in fat.
No, I don't mean like he yoked. But a lot of times the big third base be big. But now they don't even matter now because
used to be big.
Because now some of these NFL guys be 6'6" playing shortstop now. Yeah. So that done changed. But they got another kid. I know he had an Arizona State offer. I'm not sure he's committed. But they got a lot of talent. They got the other kid that's committed. He not already signed to Arkansas. I can't hit dad's a coach over there. Dad and mom's a coach over there. But again, and you go and then go to the other side of the tracks, LE. Mm-hmm. They may have somebody that could be potentially going, maybe not to a D3, maybe D2.
Yeah, but dog.
But yeah, what I'm saying, but they get them a run for the money and they be beating them.
Dog, that's because they're competing. Donnie, this is about competition, man.
No, I think with the baseball team, it's the coach. Those baseball players follow the lead of their coach. And Zach don't bow down to PG thinking, oh, just because they PG, now I'm finna lose.
No, he doesn't.
He got no, you got to show me you're going to beat me.
But that's because they coach competitive.
Yes.
Yeah. These other coaches, they want easy wins. and they don't want to fight.
Man, I'm just thinking about how the
And it's
time
sad.
changed, man.
I mean, just think about
Man,
man.
if you go to track, I remember when Nathan Bash and Brandon Jones and Terrell Rise raced each other. Man, it's like competition.
Hey, bro,
You can't, ain't no
bro,
place
you
for it.
can't run from it.
You can't run from
Because
it.
guess what? We compete in the neighborhoods.
Yes.
So I can get the track.
Ain't looking at no A and all that.
because at the track you don't have no home business.
I'm gonna tell you what.
It don't matter.
No, what I'm saying because man, these kids knuckleheads now. So you put them knucklehead kids together, guess what? It's gonna be a fight. In football, they on one side, they on the other side.
And more security in that end.
What made me know that Brandon Jones was very competitive because I didn't think Brandon Jones was a 100-meter runner. I thought he was a 200 open quarter mile relay.
Yeah.
Oh, the 4x1.
Jumped in that Honda.
He jumped in the Honda right at Arkansas High, man, and came down through there. And it just,
That's when the track meets was worse.
yeah, but it's just
Yeah,
like,
that used to be worse.
So that was Doc Walker.
yeah,
Track meet.
and it's just like,
But that was the best track meet in Texas at the time.
it's like you can't shine
I
from
would
it,
say
man.
White Myers, but you,
No, I say Doc Walker, dude, it was so big they had two divisions.
that's what. But all I'm saying is, look at the competition, and you think it's this, and I think it's this.
But
It's
no,
like,
what I'm saying, but the same competition that came, Doc Walker came to that.
It is.
Yeah. And
that's
in
all I'm
Atlanta,
saying.
Atlanta, because I
Yeah,
seen
in Atlanta.
the run blank. I mean, he was so fast. One came from 40.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, you know.
Atlanta's always gonna compete in that track against you, boy.
So, but even back in the day, and you talking about track, you easily see a 10-4, 10-3. Now, boy, you barely see a 11.
Yeah.
And I just saw Neil just a minute ago.
I forgot about him.
I just saw him just a minute ago.
But prior to him, now he gone.
Yeah.
You see Lavis again.
Yes.
Right.
And so
Back in
it's
the day,
like-
you didn't see how, like in the final, you saw 10s going across the board.
and that same competition come from when you growing up.
Little.
Hey man, let's race. You can't beat me.
Hey, dog.
Hey.
Let's race.
You can't beat me.
Let's
I'm still competitive
race.
right now. My cousin right now used to always say, "Let's go play basketball. I guarantee I'll beat you." Then he'll say, "I'm gonna spot you. I'm gonna give you 3 points." I don't want the 3. I want to start at even. We're gonna go to 7 or 8.
Let's do that.
Let's play it.
We competed.
And I just don't see
They
how
don't
to.
want to compete anymore, and it's.
I don't think it's the
irritating.
kids.
No, it's the coaches too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because the kids ain't making the
They
schedule.
can't make the schedule. They can't
The
make
coaches
the
are making the schedule.
kids can't make the schedule, but you know what? The kids can say we would like this. They need to hear that these yo man, when you're in the weight room, you need to hear that.
Now, do you really think those kids on the Arkansas side care about how big Texas are here?
No.
No. They like
I
lining
don't
up.
think none of them do.
They like lining up.
Hey, bro, and that mentality came from College Hill. You know the mentality
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We didn't care.
Yeah, they like
Who
lining up.
it was?
Hey, we wanted Pine Bluff when we were in junior high because we was like, is that who we gotta fight when we get to Arkansas High? Am I like?
And because y'all had to see them to get to accomplish what y'all trying to accomplish, the state championship, y'all gonna have to see them.
Bring them here now.
You see, come on.
Bro, we didn't care
It's
about
just-
no Pine Bluff.
it's
We
crazy.
wanted to dispel that myth, though.
So what I want to know, so I'm sure it's back in the 50s, but I want to know when was the first year that the city teams first started playing?
Oh, you want the truth, Donnie? If I'm correct, Donnie, this was but see, the city teams were playing each other. You talking about pre-integration?
I mean, no, I don't know when. Whenever they first started playing, when was it when they first
played
started playing?
pre-integration, Donnie, and then after the schools integrated, because this was what we had was Booker T. Washington. All the black people graduated up until the 70s. You a black, you in Arkansas side?
Yeah. I know, but when did they actually start?
When they actually started playing each other.
Yeah, because
Oh, I don't have a clue.
I mean, here's the thing. You know how what's that critical race theory they doing and with the schools?
Mhm.
This is gonna start doing in the sports because they don't want these younger kids to realize that your team wasn't beating the other team, so they're gonna start having to talk about it.
I mean,
There is no love lost between the two schools that have battled it out since 1912.
that's
In
Texas,
1912.
Arkansas High, right?
Arkansas High, Texas High.
1912.
You
Now,
took something out.
now hear that since 1912.
I did. I almost said the 30s. Whenever you were asking, I was like, I might be wrong. Let me Google. 1912.
Just think of the history of that.
Hey, bro,
Yeah, it was still big cotton then.
100 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just think
You
about
still
what
big cotton then.
like what they like. Just think about that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's a long time ago.
Yes.
Well, G was almost born that time.
Because man, like right now to this
Remember
day,
G was born 2 years before that?
right? Like hey, even right now, man, I have a guy that he went to Denton Ryan D. He went to Denton Ryan. Denton Ryan won 2 state championships. I think they beat Lamar. I think they beat. Well, the year we won state, they played Ennis right before. That was Graham Harrell was at Ennis. And I don't know if
he
you
was there.
remember, Jarvis Moss went to Florida. He was a DN at Denton Ryan.
I remember him. He was pretty good. He was real good.
Yeah, they had Philip. I can't think of the guy. Philip Jones. I think he went to Oklahoma State to receive. I can't remember the quarterback they had. But to this day, me and him have a little old situation. Like, bro, I wish I could have seen y'all in Ennis because when I was coming through school, it was Ennis, Highland Park with Chase Daniels and Graham Hurl. Graham Hurl, Denton Ryan, and Ennis. Ennis, Denton Ryan, and Highland Park. When I was coming through school, that was the best 4A schools that was in. And I kept telling Coach, no, put them on the schedule. We got to see them because they was Division I, we were Division II. We weren't gonna never play them in the playoffs. Put them on the schedule. But back then we had the rivalry. We had Arkansas High, Liberty Island, and those 2 games was already getting taken care of. Then we had Atlanta. So we basically when I was there, we played Atlanta, Liberty Island, and Arkansas.
Hey, this game here that the rivalry deal took me to is 2010, Arkansas High versus Texas High. Texas High won 44-20. MVP Cody Sutton. Scholar athlete Kiara Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that name? And then and Lucas Wren.
So how long has Ellie and PG been playing?
Man.
Because PG was in the high school. They wasn't in
high school.
They wasn't in high school way back then.
Were they high school when y'all was?
Man, I ain't know nothing about PG till I got grown. Man, I'm from College Hill. We ain't go that far. I had no reason.
Hey, so when y'all was growing up, when y'all was born in them 60s and everything, you and Derek.
But I was born in 80. Now he may be born in the 60s.
What was across that bridge?
Hey,
in the 60s now.
This dude was born like 3 years later.
What was across that bridge,
God, no, bro.
But cool. Like I never heard of PG.
Okay.
Until I was grown.
So back then, when you were coming up, it was called Womba then, right? That's all it was called.
I didn't know about that.
Oh.
Again, dude, we didn't go past them all. We had no reason to.
Right.
I know about every other school but that school. Until I got grown.
So when was Pleasant Grove established?
Oh, Pleasant Grove. We knew about Pleasant Grove because of Kendrick Rochelle. See, he was playing football.
Okay.
I knew Ken, but I didn't. I knew Ken.
So Pleasant Grove was there with Kendrick Rochelle. Went to Pleasant Grove?
That's right. Pleasant Grove has been there at least. They probably been there since the 70s. Arkansas High, we never even thought about playing them.
Yeah.
As a kid, I never ever thought about Pleasant Grove. Nobody ever said anything about them. We were on Arkansas side. I didn't even realize it was a school over there.
No.
I knew about Texas High and Liberty Island because we played against them.
Mm-hmm.
See, but Ellie and PG been playing.
We did play against Pleasant Grove when we were in junior high. Arkansas High, College Hill did play against Pleasant Grove.
Well, when I was there, we did.
I remember that. I remember the game. I remember playing against them. We definitely did that.
And it was a disaster then because they was pretty good.
So
y'all
had
school
to
was
be
like
like this.
60.
North Heights and College Hill played against each other, like Pine Street and Westland played each other.
Yes.
Yeah, but hey, let me tell you
Okay.
something.
But North Heights. So here's the thing. This so
There was no
talking about.
competition.
It was no
when I was
competition.
there.
So all the uppity folks went to North Heights.
That's right.
They had a few of us over
There were a
there,
couple of us over there.
but all the dogs went to College
College
Hill.
Hill, okay.
Every dog you can think of.
With the College Hill.
But I wish I was in North Heights.
And see,
I would have been a stud.
Hey, I'm like this. All the kids that live parents, well, not I don't know about him, but majority, probably 90% of the kids in the College Hill parents live check to check.
Yeah.
The ones that went to North Heights, they had savings accounts.
Savings account.
Man, my parent was chick.
I didn't say everybody.
Chick. This fool talking about, I don't know about him.
Cause I don't know, cause because he could have fit in over there.
Yeah. I could have.
Yeah.
Smart. But you know
No,
what?
I ain't
I
talking
would
about
have never
that.
had that.
Finance-wise.
All right.
Yeah.
Snap that head off your head. I would have never had that dog in me though.
No,
If I didn't go to Arkansas College Hill, would have never had
it.
the dog that I have in me now, brother. It comes from when we got to Arkansas High School. I didn't even think we needed college to North Heights to play football.
You didn't. You don't need them to put the support.
Hey, Nate.
The
Nate,
bodies.
they had guys from North Heights starting over me, and every day at practice, them the guys I challenged because I was like, they went to North Heights,
Right. Yeah. They should be on. They should,
Hey,
they should be
no
on level
disrespect,
But he
competition.
ain't tell you though, they used to cream them though.
and they didn't.
Hey, they used to cream them. They used to cream them.
Do I lie?
Nah, but
Okay.
anyway.
So they never. Hey, it ain't a one on. Hey, Nate,
You have been lying.
what I'm lying about?
So again, say it with me. I am your manager.
Boy, I don't lie.
Yeah, see, you that's one thing you already told me you was gonna lie about. So you ain't found how long?
It don't say the.
We don't have. I'm assuming whenever PG existence, they was a small enough school at that particular time. I'm sure they was a 3A school,
right?
And I'm sure that's when they started playing LE. So I guarantee you that rivalry been going on every bit of 40, 50 years, and now it's gone. All because of you got these male egos not wanting to lose. Don't get beat.
That's all it is.
Anytime you play on Friday night, there's a favorite and underdog.
Yeah,
the favorite don't always win.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't always win.
That's true.
This thing about all the times Cowboys got beat by the 49ers. We was the favorites. They was underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow or another, they figured out a way to beat us.
It's one turnover away. I mean,
every game is like that, man. Yeah. But the coach, you don't go into the game thinking that you're gonna lose. I've never gone.
I can understand you got better athletes and we come play, but long as my team out there fighting,
hey man,
that's all that matters to me.
I've never gone into a situation where I'm like, we're definitely gonna lose this game.
No,
never.
So here's the thing. So the big thing now, right, is kids leaving schools. If they getting beat, guess what though? Sock, the Mecca, just 15 minutes down the road. Which one come first, DeSoto or Duncanville?
DeSoto comes first. If you're leaving from here, you get to DeSoto before you get to Duncanville.
Okay, so they 15 minutes down the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's not affecting them.
No, it's not because
because those kids can very well. Okay, well, I ain't saying this school. They always getting beat by this school. I'll leave.
DeSoto, Duncanville, then Mansfield / Arlington. That's how it goes. Yeah. 20.
So I mean, so that's the big thing, right? Which no kids gonna leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get the kids a better product, they won't go.
Man, listen.
Like, get a kid a better product, they won't go.
What you got to do is
give them something to be there for. Give them something to stay there for.
Hey, what? Oak Cliff is what? 3A? What is it? 4A? 3A?
Well, I'm not sure.
Who?
What's South Oak Cliff? 4A?
5A Division 2.
And then the other two schools 6A.
6A1, 6A2.
And let me tell you,
and they ain't not in the same division. They play each other.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
but DeSoto, but the South Oak Cliff, they Division 2, so they going up Division 5, Division 1, 6A Division 2, 6A Division 1 to play Duncanville. That's a big jump.
That's a huge dramatic jump.
No, them kids. Do you think them kids care?
No, they don't care. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure. Guess what though? I'm sure the kids.
Do you think them coaches care?
No, because they Coach Todd know they doing. Coach Todd, I would again.
You know what he doing.
He got North Shore, a 6A D1, Duncanville 6A D1.
You know what he doing.
Probably coach the top 5 team in the country, DeSoto, 6A Division 2.
He got 3 teams
on the schedule.
Duncanville on the
So going to that to those 3 games, he probably look here. We're gonna go compete. We probably ain't gonna win. Let's compete. But guess what though? But when it's our time to play our own level, we're gonna dog everybody.
That's right. We get to the playoffs, we battle tested. He
very well could have won. He could have had 3-peat. But he went back to back and got beat this past season. Mm-hmm. Those kids are geared up when it's time to be geared up because they played those bigger schools.
I know. Can we get to the real game of the week?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because they like these people in the city just ruined high school rivalry football. Like they ruined it.
They did.
They ruined it. We can touch on the game.
Superbowl.
Now, Nate. Now, if you had to go to Margaritaville,
right?
You had to put $100 on the game.
Mm-hmm.
What are you taking?
Take Patrick Mahomes. I understand how people.
No, that's his answer.
I'm just putting the.
Stop trying to cut him off because he's saying
neither one of the teams is my fans. I mean, I'm not a fan of neither one of the teams, but it's just the point that I'm going with. That's the new Tom Brady.
You were absolutely correct. Because let me tell you something.
That's the new Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Bro, I'm going for the 49ers.
Of course, you're going for the 49ers.
You're a 49ers fan.
Boy, we just found that out, huh?
I mean, I see him and Craig Jenkins.
That's breaking news. That's breaking news.
I've been thinking Craig Jenkins was the Baltimore Ravens all my life, but then he 49ers. So I mean,
he been a 49er fan. But here's the thing: if it were not for it being my 49ers, how do you bet against Patrick Mahomes?
It's hard.
You can't do it.
Hey, bro,
especially when you get there.
He is what everybody thought Aaron Rodgers would be.
And that's what I always tell people.
You're right.
Aaron
I
Rodgers
read
is
that, but you're right.
Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback
You're
in
right.
season.
Hey,
He's
you're
the
right.
greatest quarterback in season. He's gonna break all the accolades
I
in
didn't
regular
think about
season,
that,
but
but
he's
you
not.
said something
He
there.
only got one ring. He got one ring, and I thought Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback I ever seen.
Patrick Mahomes is what y'all thought Aaron Rodgers. So he can't be. That's not what Pat is doing. Knocks Aaron down a couple
Man,
notches.
he ain't got no one receiver, man. He just got Travis Kelce.
That's it.
Everybody else, when he throw it, he praying that they catch it.
It is about him. He's the man.
Yeah.
He got that Ric Flair syndrome.
He putting fear in them across on the other side of the
Yes.
ball. He putting the fear.
Yes.
Ain't no receiver. Tyreek Hill ain't know what no receiver doing.
Patrick Mahomes is the Ric Flair of football. What I mean by that is Ric Flair probably won more championships than anybody. But for most of the match, Rick looked like he was getting beat. He looked good getting beat. Rick would get chopped. He'll fall down,
Bounce up.
flip into the turnbuckle. But next thing you know, you got that figure 4 leg lock on you.
Yeah.
And he looked good then doing it.
Yeah. Man, it's unbelievable.
That's Pat. Patrick Mahomes is goating in front of us. There's sometimes we can't recognize a person evolving into a goat, or we knight them goat prior to. Patrick Mahomes
Yes.
is like that.
The only person beating him is Tom Brady. The person that's in front of him.
That's right. And so in saying that, man, my 49ers, Brock Purdy, ain't no Patrick Mahomes, but he's got better weapons around him than Pat does.
Yes.
Brock Purdy is not, he was Mr. Irrelevant. Pat went in the first round. You know what I mean? Looking at both teams, you would look at the 49ers and say they've got a much better roster. This is just the truth about it. You look at the Kansas City Chiefs and you say they have Andy Reid and they've got Patrick Mahomes. Because see, Kelsey and Kittle cancel each other out. I don't give a fuck what you say. I mean, I don't care what you say. I'm forgetting the answer.
Only reason why I don't say that comparison is because Kittle dominates so much of the run game that he don't even hardly go out for pass plays. But Kelsey just, you know when he say HUD, he looking at Kelsey first.
Kelsey is an athletic version of the boy from New England.
And he just got a little wiggle.
Gronk.
Like he don't even run that fast. He just got a little wiggle.
That's it.
That's right.
And he open.
He's the athletic version of Gronk. Gronk was.
He just big.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And so,
Kelsey is big, but he's more athletic than
Yeah.
Gronk.
yeah.
That's all this is. The defense for the Chiefs, a bunch of no names other than Chris Jones and Snead,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are your two main guys. Jones a little banged up. Snead, you can shut down anybody, but you can't shut down 5 people at once, Snead.
Nope.
No, you can't.
That's what the 49ers have.
I mean, me personally, how I play it, I want to have Snead following nobody. Whoever holding Debo, if he go on the other side, just bracket Debo. Because
no, not Debo. Ayuk.
I let Snead play him 1-on-1. Period.
Play Ayuk.
Yeah.
But that's who you put him on. You don't put Snead on Debo.
And I
Because
feel
Ayuk gonna kill whoever else you got.
I feel like Reed could play Kittle because Reed go against Kelsey every day in practice.
Debo can be held by other guys. Yeah. Debo just tough.
He good after the tackle. I mean, his breaking
so
tackle
you don't
is
put
good.
no. I'm not putting nobody on him. Who done it? You feel like killing him? You know he's not getting. That's not to say that he's not great, but he ain't like. But you don't have anybody from McCaffrey.
No, that's the key.
You have nobody from McCaffrey. And if Jennings would just show up a little bit, I need 4 good catches from Jennings.
4 good ones. McCaffrey, the difference maker. If he get his running game going, hopefully it don't be like it was a couple of years ago when y'all was dominating the running game.
And then we start passing it. But why would we do that? Boy, number one, our last 2 times in the Super Bowl have pissed me off.
The game was over with.
Hey, bro, first off, Colin Kaepernick trying to thread the needle against the Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah.
Run it or take a knee. You seem to be good at that.
And the thing about it, man, like I say, it's all about coaches out thinking the game.
We got us coaches.
Even with Kyle Shannon, hook 'em horns, even when they played against the Atlanta Falcons, when the Atlanta Falcons played against the Patriots, There's no way 28-9 y'all start throwing the football.
Yeah, that was dumb.
When y'all had a two-headed monster, Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman killing them running the ball.
Guess what? You don't even got to go back that far. You go back last week whenever the 49ers was against the Lions.
The Lions stopped running the ball.
You imploded.
Man, y'all killing them. Gassing them.
So man,
It imploded, though.
So take your bias shades off.
They've been off during this whole analysis, haven't they?
I don't know.
Donnie don't be listening to me.
take your bias. Now, come on, I ask you something to where you can't be biased.
Okay.
Now, if you wasn't a 49ers fan, would you say the 49ers was going to win, or would you say the Kansas City Chiefs would win? Because it's going to be hard to separate the two because you're a diehard fan.
No, it's not. Because I just said, if it wasn't for the fact that I was a fan, I would bet.
Mahomes.
I got you.
I just said that. Now, I still, just looking at the teams, 49ers have a better team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Offensively wise, they hands down better.
They're better.
Yeah. Front seven all better.
The defense has not played up to what we've said that they were, right?
No.
They're not the 85 Bears, right? They're not the 2000.
They're not good. They were last year.
Ravens.
Me.
I always thought y'all secondary won. Secondary.
That is the place where we're.
That's where y'all motivated.
Absolutely.
That run, the front four, and all that. That was the first time I ever seen y'all front seven get embarrassed when they played against Detroit.
Hey, bro.
And Detroit feels good. I mean,
that's why I said now last year their front seven was.
Fred Warner was the best linebacker in football until playoffs started.
Yeah, I mean, I seen some.
Dre Greenlaw is still the most dogged linebacker in football. None of that mattered last week against a team that believed.
Yeah,
they believed. They had it.
Bosa is not doing. He's still getting to the QB, but man, he's only doing big plays. There are no plays, and if he ain't got a big play, he's probably not winning all of his matchups.
Right,
and he should be. So to answer your question, Donnie, the smart bet is Patrick Mahomes. How do you bet against him? If I'm looking at it from just strictly football.
The man was down by 10 against the 49ers with 7 minutes left in the game and ended up beating the 49ers by 11.
but you know what? In knowing football, this is a way different squad than that. And that experience will have them to where they win a game like that now.
The 49ers.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the way I see it. The experience will have them win that type of a game.
Now, I want the 49ers to lose because I don't want them to have 6.
No, y'all don't want to hear my mouth. You don't kill them by 6. You don't want to hear my mouth.
I don't want them to win because I don't want the Eagles to win or the 49ers. Two teams that we can't dominate.
But the Eagles, how many titles the Eagles got? 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're long from 5. So they're not in conversation. So I don't.
So who ahead of us? Pittsburgh?
No, but
Pittsburgh. We tied the 49ers.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
But it's them. That don't say equal to us.
Yeah, so Pittsburgh in front of us. Y'all
and what's crazy about the 49ers fans, they always will say, well, you weren't even born last time Cowboys. Well, Cowboys won one.
The Cowboys been Super Bowl.
That's not what we say.
49ers fans do say that.
No.
Y'all ain't won. We'll get neither have y'all.
Hey, man, listen. That is NFL fans because we hate how you guys discuss the Cowboys. I can always, any other team in the NFL, I can say, man, the Chiefs look good this year. And Chiefs fans go, man, yeah, but we did. I can say the Raiders, they sorry this year. Yeah, we are pretty doggone bad. Man, we just got to do them. If I say, Cowboys look good, we don't need you over here. We don't need you over here. Hey, man, I can have a conversation about all of the 31 teams. And the Cowboys fan, y'all is bad. Oh, we gonna win it all, though.
Hey, you know how people say, right? Somebody gonna say this after Sunday. It was rigged, right?
I'm sick of that.
Here's the thing. If they wanted to rig the game, the Cowboys will be back in Super Bowl. Know why? Because it's gonna be more views watching the Cowboys play. Because you're gonna have people like him and all other teams gonna be watching the Cowboys lose. And Cowboys has the biggest fan base. So it's gonna be more people tune in. So if NFL was rigged, the Cowboys would have been back in Super Bowl. Let
me say this. I'm sick of people talking about how the game is rigged.
Man, that game ain't rigged.
So let me tell you, there are referees that
make bad calls. Make bad calls.
There are coaches but you can't tell me that you could pay Nate Jones and 52 other guys
to lose?
Can't tell me that.
Nah, man.
Cause I know that bonus, that Super Bowl bonus is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Cause see, the first round, you win the first round, I think you get like 250,000, 200K. The first round, whoever win the first round. Second round, I think you go up to like 400K. Super Bowl, you damn getting 750,000. Every player getting that on top of a game check.
On top of a game check.
It's no telling.
I'm trying to miss it.
It's no telling how the team, because I heard something today on the college football, like the playoffs. So the first round, in the 4-man.
The 4-man thing that they had?
Yeah, the first round, if you won, they'll try to break it down.
Like the school got paid like 250,000?
No, the school they got paid like $4 million.
For the first round?
For the first round.
That's crazy. Semi-final round.
Yeah. So they're saying each round.
You're not trying to lose.
Because they were talking about, when they go to the 12-man next year. And they were saying each round,
the school getting that money, not the players.
Yeah, but the team.
The players would have got it this year in NIL deal. Just think about it.
But your NIL deal is already set at the beginning of the year. The NIL money don't go up based upon y'all in the playoffs and all that stuff.
But I'm just saying that
NIL grow over the year, like every game. I mean, it can go up through the season. NIL for college players.
So if they make it to the playoffs, it can give them more money.
Because you might have somebody else. You might have another brand that want to come in and get you some money.
In their country. Everybody don't have it, but some of them do have incentives. But for instance, so if the players are making $250 the first round, this is what the team making in the NFL. So they're trying to tell me when they make it to the Super Bowl, all them, like you said, every 53 player on their roster is gonna lay down to allow the other team to win.
I don't think
so.
No, man.
Hey, and that's all I've been trying to tell people. Y'all can't sit here and tell me, because see, one person can during the influence the game, but guess what the coach gonna do? Get him out of there. Yo, if he missing assignments on get him out of there.
I mean,
and the rest of the team, he been battling with them since offseason, OTAs. You know what I'm saying?
In every game, an interview.
Hey, bro, and he gonna quit on them like
every
that.
game is an interview.
Not even
for next year, for your next contract.
Man, when I was in the NFL, every Monday, new guys coming in there. There's about 6-7 guys coming in there every Monday, just because. I mean, hey man, we got the new guy come in. We're gonna put you back down to practice squad, or we're gonna release you. It's every Monday. I don't care who it is, because if I'm paying you $3 million and I can sign him to a 3-year deal for $1 million, that means he's gonna get $360,000 a year, $350,000 a year. And I gotta pay you 3 years, $12 million. That's $4 million.
I'm getting better production out of him.
Come on, man.
Bye, man.
I can bring him on to give him a 3-year deal for $1 million. He'll take that $360,000.
Yeah, he is. He's hungry.
So the whole rig thing. So the Houston Astros was one of the most hated teams in a long time because again got caught cheated.
Mm-hmm.
They won just 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If it was rigged, they would have rigged to where they didn't make it.
Did they backdoor and win it again?
No, who won this past year?
Oh, I didn't keep up with it.
Oh, the Rangers won this past year.
Yeah, the Rangers won this past year. So year before that,
Philly won, right? Philly played Houston. Yeah, Houston won.
Yeah, Houston won.
Yeah.
But again, what I'm saying though, they would have rigged it some other way.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Sports, professional sports is not rigged, and I hate when that people.
So you don't think it was rigged when Tom Brady with Marshall Lynch to get the handoff?
No, I don't think it was rigged. I just think the front office didn't want Marshawn because if he got that touchdown, he was the MVP. They didn't want him because all year long he was.
So the coach is rigged. That's what you're trying to tell me.
I'm just here before I don't get fined.
So let me tell you. I just. It's funny that you bring it up. I just watched Pete Carroll interview somebody. One of his former players was interviewing him. May have been Richard Sherman, and Pete Carroll was saying, if you look at it, he said, go back and look at it, man. He said we had this amount of time on the clock. In this situation, we would have had to pass the ball a certain amount of times in order to keep the run honest. What we did was the play came in late or whatever, so it was like, pass it on it. What do you think this shit finna get intercepted? We trying to really run the clock down, or just, hey, I ain't gonna run it first. I got a series of things that I'm doing to keep them honest, and I messed it up.
I don't believe that.
I'm gonna line up 4 times in a row. Quarterback sneak through and more.
If the play came in late, East ain't do time out. Oh, hey, get and turn around and say, hey.
When I get it.
Hey, you better get the ball.
Hey, and stop me.
Ain't no way.
How often are interceptions thrown right there? It's not as often as you think.
No, it's not. No.
And so if I'm coaching, I want you to be honest. I want to keep you honest. I want to keep you guessing because my next play.
No, I don't believe that.
Yo,
they didn't want Beast Mode
hey.
to be the MVP because he was gonna get on that.
I agree.
And not say nothing.
He wasn't gonna say nothing.
In that interview.
Hey, Donnie, I agree that that's part of why he did what he did.
I tell you what, go back and watch the podcast with Marshawn Lynch when they asked him about it. He said when he heard the play, all the offensive lineman was talking about, no, give him the ball. And Russell went on and called the play, and he said he was so messed up by the play, he lined up on the wrong side.
Yeah,
he lined up on the wrong side because he couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think Russell should have had enough cojones.
What can he lose? I'm a two-time Super Bowl champion. I got MVP last year. He can get it.
Like what could he lose? Because guess what? It was going to touchdown if it got anyway.
It's over with.
Because anything. Because regardless, if Beast Mode wouldn't have said nothing at the press conference. Yeah. What's that trophy called?
The
Lombardi. They would have been able to put that sucker in that trophy case.
No, that's real.
All forgiven.
Man, that's crazy.
All forgiven.
But now Russell Wilson is a pariah.
So,
don't nobody want to play with him.
Hey, let me ask you this.
That's unbelievable.
What do you think that the 49ers got to do to get this Lombardi trophy?
I believe that we need to control the clock. Right?
And don't let him get the ball at the end of the game.
Please don't.
Patrick Mahomes.
Hey,
don't let him
and if he gets the ball at the end of the game, guys, be up by 3 touchdowns with less than 3 minutes left.
I feel like if it's a close game and he got the ball at the end of the game,
brother, it's over with. I don't trust no defense.
So basically, what you're trying to say is it needs to be a blowout and put a 49ers win. But if it's close, Mahomes gonna pull it off.
No. If it's close and he has the ball late, they will pull it off. I believe, Brock Purdy showed me something last week.
I mean, think about that last drive against the Eagles. Did nobody think the Eagles, 49, Chiefs were going to come back against the Eagles? How good they was playing and Jalen Hurts had 3 touchdowns going and then he throwing the ball.
Jalen Hurts was amazing.
Come on, man.
That's why he got paid. Because of that game.
He ran the last 6 minutes off the clock. And Jalen Hurts didn't get a chance to get the ball back with 10 seconds left?
Hey, brother, Pat Mahomes is that guy.
I mean,
he's what do I think we need to do to win? I believe that Brock Purdy needs to treat this just like he did the last game. Brock Purdy is a very efficient quarterback.
Yes.
Make the right read.
Yeah.
I don't think the Chiefs defense does enough scheme wise to make you make bad.
I think they need to get pressure for the Chiefs. I think they need pressure on Brock Purdy. Don't let him be comfortable because if he's comfortable, he's gonna make the right throw.
Hey, and I think if we can get pressure on Mahomes,
y'all secondary too sorry to be in the one-on-one coverage.
They ain't got the receivers either.
I tell you what, if they have them drops in this game, somebody ain't gonna be on the team next year.
Somebody ain't gonna be on the team. But I think both of them sorry enough.
Okay, man.
The secondary and the receivers. Get the pressure on that boy, man. Now that's the
I understand it. No, and I said that about the 49ers. I said, man, they need to get pressure on Mahomes and just let it see if these receivers can beat us.
That's right.
And don't let Kelsey beat you.
I can handle Van Der Scantlin, whatever it is. If he beat me, boy, y'all deserve that game.
So imagine this: since you gave the keys of victory for the 49, what's the keys of victory for the Chiefs?
Make sure Pat Mahomes got that ball in his hand. Keep the 49ers defense on the field, right? Tire them out. We don't have depth. The only place we got depth at is on our defensive line. That's it.
You can't go without the game without Fred Warner and Greenlaw in the game.
You cannot. And guess what, man?
And I feel like the Chiefs need to establish the run with Pacheco because he runs so hard. Man, he run tough and hard.
This is why you keep the 49ers defense on Pacheco. You keep him on the field, man.
Pacheco gonna run it.
I think between both teams, that clock management, this game is gonna be so important. I believe that we can the Chiefs, another key to victory is for them to start out like the Lions did against the 49ers. If they start out like the Lions did, 49ers don't come back.
Oh no, Andy Reid not gonna stop running the ball.
That's right.
He go in the second half. He gonna come back out and still try to establish the run. He's not gonna run from that.
If the 49ers can get that, score early, and if we keep it close early, we got us a chance. But if the Chiefs jump out on us like the Lions did,
and they're gonna take advantage of their field goals.
Good night, Irene.
they gonna keep them 2 field goals.
Good night, Irene.
So
you ain't got to worry about that because they coach someone. Well, I don't know if we would have got back here again. You big dummy. You playing Madden. You playing Madden in real life. Boy, thank you for being inexperienced.
Inexperienced and honest. I guess he was honest. I mean, I know
that's right. But you're inexperienced. Why have you doing that?
Because now you got free agency come up, you're gonna lose some guys. Guys
gotta
get paid. So it plays a whole role in it of the NFL because you gotta find guys that can come in and do what y'all do.
But he created a culture there.
Yeah, he got that.
He created a culture. But do you have enough of a culture, and did you have enough on your roster to where the core is coming back and they can continue that culture there?
That's gonna be.
I don't think so.
No, it's gonna be hard.
I don't think so.
You know, you're gonna have the offense come back, but
because
can they
guess
click
who's
like
better
they
now? Guess who's better now? The Green Bay Packers.
Oh yeah,
They are
yeah.
surprising.
Well,
they are.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love has showed what he could do this year.
He a QB, man.
Yeah.
He already showing that I'll probably be better than Dak.
Yeah.
And that's not. I'm
No,
not against,
no, yeah. I
but
mean,
them, you know what I mean?
And then you can't hardly count. Man, I mean, if the Bears get the right pieces around Justin Fields, man, they're gonna be pretty good.
True that.
you know what Justin Love showed was wherever in the front office decided to draft him, they didn't make the wrong decision.
That's what he showed.
Bro, he said just like Aaron Rodgers said behind
Yeah,
Brent Favre.
that's what he done showed.
And
They
and
made the
said-
right
he
decision
said-
by
he said
drafting.
behind it.
Well, the Packers have made quarterback decisions like the Steelers have made coaching decisions. You guys are pretty good at this.
I mean,
you guys are pretty good at this.
I feel like I truly believe if the Bears trade that first pick to the Washington Redskins, let Washington go and get Caleb Williams, and they get Marvin Harris Jr., I think that'll help them out with DJ Moore. I mean, that's all the Eagles did. Eagles went to get AJ Brown, and look what they go to the
Hey,
Super Bowl.
listen, why wouldn't you just go on and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. with the
I
first
said
pick?
that to him. I said I'm just gonna draft him first pick.
Hey, listen,
Get over
Who got
it.
the first pick?
The Bears. I'm gonna draft him first pick.
Hey, Nate, why not?
Unless,
The boys that can't miss
unless
prospect.
they don't believe in Fields.
Yeah, but done.
But
Done it.
what Caleb Williams could do that Fields can't do?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. But you know how.
Yeah, I understand.
I get it.
He don't want to play in Chicago
Hey,
anyway, so why am I drafting?
let me help you with something. This ain't no damn CJ Stroud.
No.
This hey, I don't care what you say about Cam. They didn't see that in him. But listen here, that tells me that it ain't gonna be like that again this year.
Yeah. I mean,
That boy is a one-off.
man, he just need another receiver and the defense clicking.
You-
I mean, he's a lineman.
No, you give Justin.
Fields.
He got,
you
but
give
they got
Justin
the
Harrison-
first. They got the first pick and the number 8 pick or number 10
Hey,
pick.
we
He
get
can
us a
get a
lineman.
lineman, come back in the
Give me Marvin.
Give me Marvin Harris
Man,
Jr.
no doubt.
And then I come back and get a lineman.
I come back
That's what he
here
needs.
because guess what? They ain't all gonna be gone.
That's true.
But Marvin is the Caden's prospect.
Come on,
man.
Yeah. You
For,
got it.
for what Justin needs,
That's all he needs.
boy, I'll protect you later.
Yeah.
Throw the ball, man.
Hey,
And then
Marvin,
you got DJ Moore over there.
your name is Marvin Harrison Jr. Your daddy was. Come on, man.
Man, I take advantage of that. I take advantage of that opportunity.
I'm
And on
not.
top
I'm
of
not
that-
picking one of them quarterbacks. They're
No.
unproven. Justin Fields is. Proven.
Well, we already know New England gonna get a quarterback. We know probably Carolina gonna. I mean Washington because that's where
Mhm.
Caleb Williams from. He's from Washington D.C.
That's right.
So Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, something like that. So
Mhm.
if y'all want it, if I did make that trade, they gonna have to give me 2 second-round picks and that first-round pick.
And their first round pick.
Yeah. So if I go to third, I'm getting both. I'm getting all y'all second-round
Yeah,
picks.
hey man, it would be smart to trade it, but boy, you got to make sure that don't nobody. That you better make for damn sure ain't nobody take it.
Well, we know Washington already got low. They got receivers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
New England Patriots, that's the one you got to be skeptical about because they got
Yeah,
number
because
2
they got a
pick.
new coach too,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they got a
So-
new coach.
That's the thing you looking at like.
But I don't think with your number 2 pick on your first go round, you ain't ballsy enough to take no doggone receiver. I don't see it.
I don't see why. I mean,
they're gonna take a quarterback.
Okay, that's fine. So you get them out the way. Where's Washington picking that to where the Bears can be like, man, we got something.
Washington
for
got the
this.
number 3 pick.
Oh, I treat it.
They'll be a smart. They'll
Hey,
be
'cause
a
guess
smart
what?
front
You
office.
hardly ever see a wide receiver going 1 or 2.
You're right.
Well, when was the last time that happened?
Shit.
Number 1 overall.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Has it ever happened?
I mean,
Surely it has happened before in the history of football,
Bo.
but it's a win. Nobody.
But
nobody
look here,
knows.
I don't think so.
Let
Hey,
Yeah,
got it. That's a good question. But
me see.
so guess what? Maybe 2 overall, yeah, but 1. Other than Calvin Johnson, did Calvin Johnson get number 1 overall?
No.
Is
Well, hold a
it-
minute. Keyshawn Johnson was 1996.
They ain't making that mistake no more.
the
Ain't nobody. Hey, get what? You don't pick number 1 and go get no receiver.
Jets picked him. But at the time, that was one pick. Keyshawn Johnson, what he was for a couple years.
No one.
I'm just saying.
No one. Hey,
Yeah,
what Ray Lewis in
I'll
the
take
draft?
Marvin Harris Jr.
At 96,
Hey, Ray Lewis,
Maybe,
Orlando Pace.
I don't know.
Hey man, no, that wasn't no smart pick. That's why it ain't never been done since or before.
I'll take Marvin Harris Jr.
Mm.
First pick. If I could trade with Washington, if they gonna get Caleb Williams, I think he'll be a 3rd pick. I'll take him.
I'm trading out of that spot.
But they're gonna load up on some picks. They got that's just
And
like
that's
the
what you
Carolina
do.
Panthers did.
And that's what you do. That's right.
And look how Houston had these picks and came back to back.
Houston had the right coach.
Yes.
And the right QB.
Mm-hmm. They must have had a whole different front office. Yeah, because normally they wouldn't give no, they'll have a coaching carousel. Like they wouldn't get anybody time to even change the program.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, D'Amico Ryans is a product of Houston. He's former linebacker there, so he already knew what it was.
He knew his product, and then he was a defense coordinator for the 49ers. That he had Fred Warner and all them. So he already knew what kind of product he needed, and he already knew he was already a defense coordinator, so he knew what players he needed for his style of defense. So and that's why I
bring a dog like Stingley, who everybody kind of wrote off a little bit too. Stingley, he's great.
He got a good corner.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Then you look at it. Did he go get Jimmy Ward? I think he went to get Jimmy Ward for the 49ers.
He went got him.
If the 49ers release somebody, he bring them right over where he at.
You want to know why? Because he's creating his culture.
Yeah.
You take D'Amico Ryans. You take Robert Saleh, the coach for the
Jets. He bringing the same.
Listen, they both left the 49ers camp.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you
both
got
DC.
And the Jets defense is good.
They're both DCs, right?
Both defense is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, you start taking them guys away. It's like, that means we're getting lesser coaches. We should still be in that thing, but our window is closing because our coaches are leaving because we're so good. They're getting opportunities elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't gonna, D'Amico Ryans created a great culture in Houston. That's why.
And all he needed was a quarterback. I mean, he got a quarterback that that could slang. He came from Ohio State. He had numerous receivers. Every receiver from Ohio State.
He had Marvin Harrison Jr.
Think about it. He had Gary Wilson. He had Chris Oberle, whatever his name.
Down in New Orleans now.
Man,
Garrett is in New Jersey.
He had some receivers, man.
He's like Joe Burrow.
What's the JJ was a bingo, whatever, a boogle, whatever one
played
for the Seahawks.
I know you talking about.
JJ, like he had some good receivers, man.
He did.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to all the kids that signed today too.
No doubt, that was a big day.
Yeah, congratulations, Black.
We already said
Neil Powell.
Tristan Powell.
Congratulations, Tristan
SAU.
Powell.
TJ Wells, SAU. They had another kid, Nate Wall. He going to Arkansas Monticello.
Yeah, congratulations to all the kids in the area, man.
We done forgot some, but it was a lot of kids.
Yeah, I don't remember all of them either, but Neil is the one that I really kept up with. Dude,
Mississippi Valley
State. Yeah, same school that Jerry Rice went to.
It's Mississippi Valley State. What it is?
Mississippi Valley State. But I anytime you get a chance to further your education through sports,
man,
blessing.
I knew I was smelling something.
Yeah.
Like you was smelling that?
No,
I thought it was something. I thought it was something AC.
And you wasn't either.
I like that. I knew my boy got worse.
That crazy.
You wasn't either.
Like, how did you not smell that?
Man,
get your thing fit off. Did you leave the gym before you come here?
Yeah.
It had to be.
Yeah.
That's athlete split, what? What? That's athlete. You put out the athlete foot in. That's athlete split.
Hey, the fact that I'm an athlete, I'll take that. Hey, Nate, he don't want to admit that part. Nate, that one he don't.
But how you an athlete? He one athlete.
Yeah, come on, Nate.
I mean, the backup sweats. I'm just saying, but no, boy,
I had it off for a long time. You're dumb. That ain't.
I was trying to figure out where it come from. Like, did my sister smell? Like, where's it coming from? Then I realized
you got cool, but you can't even smell.
Maybe I do. That's why.
That is true.
Hey, now
he tripping.
Hey,
if you get ready to say something, you know well I'm gonna fight him if you do it.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yes, you was.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
I'm about to promote the next show, but I ain't gonna do it now.
Go ahead, do you think?
No, that's not you do
it. I'm not doing it.
Until you acknowledge me as your manager, I'm done doing all this on air. I'm gonna do this like I work behind the scenes with you, but here's the thing, but I ain't gonna do this.
Make this fool be lying, dog.
Come on out there. Yeah. Anyway, hey.
Shouts out to everybody did come to the shows in Arlington. Jerry Hubbard's brother Nug came. Man, he gave me one of the greatest compliments last night. They watch me a lot. They've been in D's to see me. They've been in Shreveport. They've seen me perform a lot of different places. And Nug said, hey, man, the fact that you get better every time I see you, he said, dog, that's immaculate. You was the best one on the show. That's no slight to Face on Love with a Black Run, who everybody loves. And I'm a fan of both of those guys.
Right.
But whenever you're competing, we had 6 shows. If I was the best one out of the 6 times, then
That's a blessing.
Hey, I remember when he first kicked it off, right? He was young, 19. We went to a nursing home.
Do what now?
We went to hey, that's when I was testing my manager skills. We went to a nursing home. No, you were 20 because I was 19. We went to a nursing home. And of course, in nursing home, they be out of there. So I had a clap for him. But look where we at now, though.
Where we at?
Me at big stage now, baby.
Y'all at the big stage.
So we started in nursing home where they were just there in seats looking for the jello pudding. but now we're at the big stage. Well, God's good.
Ain't it the greatest?
Yes.
You don't stop bringing the Lord up when you're lying.
Lord always in it.
Not when you're lying.
Hey, so we weren't at the nursing home.
We was not.
Well, I swear.
We was not.
Hey, don't make me do
Where
that
y'all was
footage.
at then?
Dude, we in the nursing home right behind Tractor Supply in the curve.
Tractor Supply.
Yeah, Tractor Supply on St. Line.
Over there, the backside where the hotels and stuff at, like by
Yeah,
about 4 or 5 of them over there.
That's what I'm saying. So how did I come up there, Nate? I tell you the exact location. We was on the one in the curve on the right.
Because you know it's nursing home back there.
We thought about that quick then.
That's how did I think about it so quick?
That boy good, man.
Hey,
He good.
again, hey, nursing homes now the big stage. Again, say it with me. God is good
Yeah, shouts out to April Love
all the
Phillips,
time. Is what you're supposed to say.
who came to my show out there in Houston. Also, John. She's the Aldine Teacher of the Year, so she's from Texas County.
Yeah.
Shouts out to her. John came in Houston. So there's a lot of people that came to see me over the weekend. From my classmate Jermaine, thank you for coming, even though I didn't get to speak to you. Ken Hill.
Oh, so you what you did? You kind of like big dog.
No, look. First off, I got 2 phones. Jermaine, it wasn't even like that.
Yeah,
I got
it
2
wasn't.
phones. Jermaine only messaged me on this one. I don't keep this one with me all the time. It be in my bag.
Jermaine, I apologize. I have Steve send you something.
Who is Steve?
Your road manager.
You're dumb. We don't have a road manager.
Yeah,
Where y'all going back out?
You got that.
I don't want to tell him because Donnie B.
I know. I got it in my phone.
Man, we
Go
go
get that.
We go to Greensboro, man.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't like saying my shows in front of Donnie because he be lying, bro. I don't know why he do this, but he does it every time.
I'll be speaking the truth.
Oh my
One day you're gonna admit it. Anyway, hey, those who are watching Super Bowl Sunday, make sure you do it safe.
Bang!
Do it safe. If you need a drive, because for all you 49ers fans, y'all gonna be very upset. Y'all might be drinking a lot. Look here, call Uber.
I think it's gonna be a really good game though.
Oh yeah, I'll be sitting right there beside my daddy. He's a 49 fan.
Yeah,
Been
man.
49ers all his life, so that's where I'll be.
I'm in a great state of Manable.
Great state.
Manable, that's his own state. There's some weirdo stuff down there.
You spend enough time down
I do.
there. Yeah.
Boy, if you want to see something, go to Manable.
Whatever you do, just make sure that you are safe. You need a designated driver, get one. Every day when I get off the radio station, I tell people, if you're gonna drink, don't drive. If you're gonna drive, don't drink. Think before you pick up those keys, because the life that you save, it just might be your own.
And we're gonna close on that note, because that was Lord have mercy, Lord working through you. And I don't know, because the Lord's out with us all the time. Amen. With us all the time. Right?
Amen.
Amen.
He got his 49er stuff on today, so he feeling good. I ain't mad at it though.